It is.
Kind of slow.
And somebody said this to me, and I kind of agree and disagree. I really like the art direction in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's kind of colorful.
No, it looked good.
It's colorful while giving it still the gothic feel and everything.
I actually really didn't like it. I thought the art direction was kind of boring, even though it's colorful. Sorry. Yeah,
no, I understand. A lot of people don't like the gothic feel anymore and stuff. No, gothic era.
Dark.
I mean,
oh, okay.
not like gothic as in like the you know. But anyway.
I thought the art direction was good, but I don't think the game, like as a whole, looks good.
Somebody actually compared this, said to me, and compared it to Brutal Legends in a sense, and I kind of agree with that, just because the character reminds me a lot of Eddie Riggs, and the art direction stuff is going for that metal gothic era type thing, like I was talking about.
So apparently, the Horseman of the Apocalypse War will be exactly like Jack Black.
Totally.
So
no, actually, he's really he's stubby though. I don't know. Why. He's like big and wide. Like he's not like he's buff, but he's like got a lot of armor on and he's short.
On the scale,
and I just
he looks
think
really
Eddie
small.
Riggs. He
like
does look like
on it, if you put him like on the scale of the game, he looks really small.
Not to mention, everything they advertise, you don't get until much later in the game. Like the gun, the horse, I haven't had any of that yet. And I'm a good, like, 8 hours into that game, at least.
How long is it supposed to be?
I don't know.
Was it a 40-hour game? Was it a 40-hour game?
Man, don't go by those rules. That'd be 80-hour games in 16 hours.
Yeah, I know. But there's still,
Tales.
No, Tales of Symphonia.
That
was an 80-hour game. It was supposed to be. It said on the back it was 80 plus hours of gameplay.
Oh man, I beat that game
sure
like
18.
Same.
Dude, I put
like,
over
you
2,000
didn't have
hours
to.
into that game.
Like I got all the costumes and everything, and I made it to 60 or something.
I like the pirate costume. Never mind. Back to whatever we were talking about.
Segue.
So Darksiders, just I don't know. Let's go through.
Yeah. So that was gameplay and art directional. What else do we even have to say about it? Because the upgrade system is really annoying. It's much like God of War, except you don't get red orbs to allocate and whatnot, which is really much worse because the scythe is really painful to use. And you have to, if you say you're an achievement whore and you want to get all of these things upgraded so you can get the upgraded weapons and everything achievement, then you have to upgrade them gradually and so on. And you also have to buy moves, so even when you upgrade them, it only upgrades their attack power and so on and so forth, and you don't get more moves. You have to go out and get souls so you can buy those moves.
Wait, do you have to get the souls with the weapon that you want to upgrade? Like
No. You just get experience for those weapons, and then you get souls by just killing people, and then you can spend the souls on new weapons, upgrading Rage, and not to mention they completely stole the idea from Zelda. It is very much so a Zelda game, but I don't mind that. I don't. Everyone, there are people out there that if you don't mind it being a Zelda game and a God of War game, you probably enjoy this game to a certain extent. But those of you who are disgusted with the fact that they stole all these ideas, because there are people out there that are disgusted to the point of which that they don't want to play it, even though they enjoy those two things. But
like
they won't.
The combination of them just kind of like.
No, it's not even. It's not even the combination. They're just like they stole these things so much.
We're just going to throw it off a bridge.
We don't want to play it at all, even though it's a game that we would enjoy. So.
5 minutes.
Yeah, and. Overall, I don't know. So let's go with our marks. What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I was just thinking. Sorry. Wow.
So, go with your.
So for let's start with story.
Story. I don't know the story, so I'm just gonna.
I
this one.
kind of enjoyed the story, to be honest. I'm gonna give it. I don't know. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
I guess I do know a little bit of the story, but I only know what like I've looked up and what we've talked about here, which is pretty much what I've looked up. So far I give it an 8 on what I know.
I'm gonna give the story. No, I'm joking.
Okay. Dylan's opinion doesn't really matter.
He played it for 5
minutes. He
minutes.
played it for about 5 or 10 minutes before this.
Hey, the swimming sucked.
Yeah, that.
The swimming is painful. Although I do like the fact that they didn't give him an air bar because he is not human,
that's
and doesn't have to breathe.
Okay.
So that's just a little thing. In gameplay, I would give a 7.6.
I'd give that a 7.
7? Flat at 7.
Flat 7.
My 5.
I'm the only one who gives out points in this.
Dude, I'll give
It'll be your thing.
Dude, graphics.
Anyway.
Graphics and...
Graphics? Oh, we never really talked about graphics. The graphics are nice, the textures. I'm sorry we're rushing right now. We've got like a few minutes left.
I think I said it already, but like it looks like I like the direction. I like the art style. I don't think the game looks good as a whole.
The graphics, yeah,
it's rough.
It's from THQ though, so you can't really expect much. THQ is a publisher who generally promotes movie games.
Didn't they? Tony Hawk.
No,
they didn't.
No, I wish they. I'm glad they didn't. So Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 was a badass game. But
awesome game.
Awesome. Anyway, I still play it too. Anyways, but you can't really expect much from them because they do create movie games and whatnot. The last THQ game I played actually was Finding Nemo, the game, and back in like grade 4 and stuff. And I lost all hope in THQ.
But yeah, back to that. What would you give it?
I was just going to say the graphics are very. I like the textures and everything. The textures are nice. They did a good job on them. They're high quality. It's just they didn't put enough bloom into it, which is a lot like lying to the gamer. But they need to put that into it so that they can enhance their details and whatnot. Yeah. This is one of those things. Like it could have looked so much better if they just put bloom into it. So I'm gonna give it probably a 7, just a solid 7.
7. From what I've seen, I give it a 7
across the board.
No, I have it at 8.5. The first one.
Yeah,
story. I like the story.
I had 8, 7,
I like the story of that
8,
apocalypse.
7.
It's a nice apocalypse idea. But anyway.
So yeah, I guess based on that, overall, it's average.
It's very average.
It's an average game.
If you enjoy or if you don't mind repetitive tasks, rather, in some combat and whatnot, and you like the puzzles.
If you enjoy playing something you've played before.
Yeah, and also exactly.
We're not experts or anything, but I would.
Oh, we're experts.
I would suggest this is a rent. Buy it if you want. If you enjoy it, go ahead, reward the developers.
Yeah.
Give them $60 or I guess $70.
If you're achievement whore, it's probably not the game for you. No, because there's a lot of playing. You have to do a lot of repetitive tasks, and I know being an achievement whore, you probably enjoy those, but still.
I'm not an achievement whore.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to achievement whores in general.
Okay.
But yeah, so overall, what's your mark?
7.5.
7.5?
7.5. I give that. It's average.
I'm gonna have to give it a 7.4 actually. 1 under.
1.1 differentiation. Okay, that's fine with me.
On that note, we've gone through everything we need to go through today.
And we have 2 minutes.
We have 2 minutes left to say goodbye.
So we don't even need 2 minutes to say goodbye. We just need to sit.
I was just thinking that.
We don't have a staircase where we would walk up it singing.
Stop.
So, yeah. I'm Devin.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Dylan. I'm upset my face isn't on that.
No, he's
not.
He's a guest for now, so we are involuntary recollections of Rubberbush activities, and tune in
next week for a Bayonetta review, and also releases from this week. You should check out Vancouver 2010, the games, and Army of 40th Day. Try it out. We're gonna be out now. So we're gonna be out.
Is this like Carly?
This is exactly the last one. Exactly the message. Just get off the screen. Just go.
Just go. No, we're going.